Hello and welcome to your mat practice today. We're going to stay lying down on the mat for the majority of your class. We're going to try and work on your core. You've got an option to use a ball or a brick. You are going to need one or the other. Doesn't really matter which one. I'm going to try and do it so that you can use either. So yeah, go and grab your props. And I'll meet you on the mat. We're going to start lying on our backs. With your prop, what shall I use? I'll use the ball. Okay, with your prop underneath your ankles. So get your prop underneath your ankles, ball or brick. As long as you've got something underneath your ankles, you're going to lie all the way down onto your backs. And then before we start anything, I just want you to notice the parts of your body that are in contact with the mat. Shoulder blades, backs of your arms, and the back of your head. And then breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Every time you breathe in through your nose, notice how your back ribs push into your mat and try not to expand your belly. So feel your rib cage expanding rather than your tummy. And then every time you breathe out, blow the air out and consciously draw your belly button towards your spine, towards the mat behind you. And then notice your feet on your prop and make sure they feel as though they're right in the center. Notice how much weight you've got on your prop. And then from here, I want you to take an inhale and curl your head, neck and shoulders up and off your mat. Look towards your feet, point your toes and take a little bit of weight out of your prop. Reach your arms towards your toes. So it's as if you're reaching towards your toes with your fingers. So your hands are going to be above your thighs. Push your lower back into the mat. Keep your chin tucked towards your chest. And let's just begin to pump your arms. So this is your 100. Have as little weight in your prop as you can. If you're on a ball, you'll notice it wobbling or bouncing up and down. Try not to move your feet. Push your lower back into the mat, and this movement's coming from your shoulders. As you pump your arms vigorously, it's a warm-up. So have intention with that movement, and ideally you're going to breathe in for 5 and out for 5. I'm talking so I can't. You breathe in for 5 movements and then breathe out for 5. We'll go for the count of 20 more. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Roll yourselves down onto your mat. And then from here, bring your prop in between your feet so that your ankles are on the mat now, and squeeze your prop with your ankles. You're still lying flat on your back. Flex your ankles so that your toes are pointing towards the sky. Try and push the backs of your legs into the mat. Now reach your arms behind you without flaring your ribs. So here my ribs are flared. I'm going to soften my rib bones towards my hips so that my lower back comes closer to the mat. If your ribs are flared, you've got a really big arch in your lower back. So have your ribs heavy on the mat, back ribs. And then inhale to bring your arms above your shoulders. Lift your head, neck and shoulders up and off the mat. Push your lower back into the mat. Push the backs of your legs into the mat and curl yourself all the way up. I've got a microphone on, so I'm going to try not to be too loud here. Reach your fingers past your toes. Have your arms parallel to your legs, in line with your legs, and keep your chin tucked towards your chest. Now as you roll back, keep your chin tucked towards your chest. Imagine somebody is pulling your hands away from you. So keep resistance in your arms as you slowly roll your spine back onto the mat. Keep your arms reaching forwards. Keep your chin tucked towards your chest. Land the whole of your spine on the mat. Reach your arms behind you. Heavy ribs. Inhale, arms come to the ceiling, chin comes to chest. push your lower back into the mat. To roll, it's a roll. Roll yourself up. Reach past your toes. And then roll yourself back. Keep your arms in line with your legs for as long as you can. Roll down. Arms reach back without flaring your ribs. And then you're going to reach and roll up. Reach all the way past your legs. And then roll yourself back down. Perfect. Reach your arms back behind you to finish. And then land your hands next to you on your mat. Well done. Okay, you're going to bring your left heel on top of the, no you're not. You're going to reach for your ball. So we need to do one more roll up. Reach for your prop. Bring your arms up behind you. Reach your hands towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin towards your chest and roll yourself all the way up to grab your prop. And then from here, roll yourself back down. Prop is in your hands. You're coming all the way back down onto your back. Keep your arms above your shoulders. Shoulders are heavy on the mat. Left leg's going to stay on the mat. Right leg comes towards the sky. Now your prop is above your chest, not your face. So get your right shin as close to your prop as you can. From here, you're going to circle your right leg round. It's going to go across the left side of your body first and then sweep towards the edge of your mat. Come out wide, bring it back towards your prop. You've got two more in that direction. One more. And then we go in the opposite direction. So it goes out to the right first. One more here. So you've done 3 in each direction. Then from here, we're going to switch legs. So slowly land your right leg on the mat. Have a little wiggle if you need it. Activate your right leg as well. Imagine you're standing on it on the floor. And then reach your left leg towards the ball. Don't reach the ball or the prop towards your leg. Hands stay above your shoulders. Try and get your leg to touch the prop. And then from here, that leg is going to go across your body first. So it goes over to the right, sweeps around and back up. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 in the opposite direction. So out to the left first, back to center. 2, 3. Perfect. Land your legs. Bring your prop underneath your head. Nice little pillow with either your brick or your ball. Give your right leg a squeeze. Squeeze your right knee in towards your chest. Try and have your right hand on your right ankle and your left hand on your right knee. So both hands are on the same leg. So from here, your prop has already got your head slightly lifted, which is where we want it. Get your shin parallel to the ceiling. So don't squeeze your heel towards your glutes. Have a nice gap between your heel and your bum cheek. And then from here, we're going to lift your left leg, point your toes. You're going to switch legs. Your right toes are going to land exactly where your left toes are now. So look at that spot and switch. You're alternating between the two. Every time you send a leg forwards, aim for the same spot with those toes. So your left big toe and your right big toe lands on the same spot every time you send it forwards. And every time your leg comes into your chest, try and keep your heel lifted. Don't squeeze it into your bum cheek. Keep it lifted so your leg's nice and active. And then your head is on your prop. If you feel as though you can lift it up and off, curl in slightly and gaze towards your belly button. Single leg stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last leg to come in will be your left, so you're nice and even. And then squeeze both knees into your chest. Rest your head on your prop. Both knees are squeezed into your chest. Both hands are now clasping the outside of each ankle. Left hand, left ankle. Right hand, right ankle. Knees squeezed into your chest. From here, you're going to shoot your legs out long, just like we did single leg. Take them both out together and have your arms straight, pushing against the outsides of your thighs. And then bring them back in. So you roll yourself into a ball on your exhale. Inhale to stretch out. Arms are active. Arms pushing to the outside of your thighs. Exhale to squeeze in. Inhale to stretch out. And then once again, you can lift your head up and off your prop, curling in. I hope I'm not too loud on this microphone here. Push your lower back into the mat. If your lower back's coming off the mat, your legs can go a little bit higher. They don't have to go at that 45-degree angle. They can come a bit higher to try and encourage your lower back onto the mat. We've got 4 more. I'm going to stop talking. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Hopefully you've still got your prop underneath your head. I don't know where mine's gone. And maybe just bring your bent legs, feet to the mat, give your knees a windshield wipe from here. Okay, we're going to roll up and stretch out your spine. So lengthen your legs down your mat, reach your arms towards the ceiling and roll yourself up to seated. From here, just take your feet a little bit wider. Don't worry about your prop for now. We don't need it for this one. You're going to reach your arms out in front of you. And just like we do in our roll up, you're going to reach past your feet. In fact, let's put your hands on the mat. Have your hands on the mat in between your legs. Sit nice and tall. Don't lean back. Shift your body weight forwards. And then from here, tuck your chin towards your chest and roll yourselves forwards. Now here, we want a nice gap between your ribs and your thighs. So imagine that it's not a forward fold, it's a spine stretch. I want you to stretch out your lower back. So reach past your toes if you can. And then slowly bring yourself back up to tall. We'll do 4 more of those. So you're going to roll, reach your fingers past your toes. And then roll yourself back up, restack your spine as if you're sitting up that wall. Let's do 2 more. Reach and come back up. 1 more. Reach and come back up. Well done. Okay, from here. Once again, you don't need your prop from here. So just shuffle yourself onto the middle of your mat. Have your hands now behind your kneecaps and have your feet flat on the mat. So notice that you're sitting on your sitting bones. Find your sitting bones. Sit nice and tall and then just roll yourself off your sitting bones and roll yourself back up. So every time you roll back, you've got to tilt your pelvis backwards so that now your sitting bones are facing your heels. And then we sit back up. Hands behind your knees. Perfect. If you feel as though you can remove your hands from your knees, then reach them forwards as you roll back and up. Roll back and up. These are your half rollbacks. We continue here. And then next time you're back, hold it back. You can hold onto your legs, or you can bring your hands behind you, or you can have your arms in front of you. But what I want you to do is alternate, bringing one knee in and then the other. So there's always one foot in contact with the floor. You're just switching. My ankles are, my toes are pointed. My toes are touching the floor every time I come down. And then from here, choose where you want your hands as you lift both up together. Squeeze your legs together now. Arms are lifted or they're behind your knees as you lift your legs, and now straighten them. Straighten your legs. Can you get your arms parallel to your legs if you've got your arms lifted? You can have your hands behind you by all means. Wherever you are, we're going to open and close your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't rush out of it. Bend your knees, land your feet, roll yourself all the way down onto your back, and maybe here you take a gentle windshield. Well done, everyone. Okay, from here we'll just take some bridges. So once again, you don't need any props here. Have your feet flat on the mat. You're still lying on your back. Feet flat on the mat. Maybe you use your hands to make sure you can just reach for your heels. Just brush your heels with your fingers. And then turn your palms so they are flat on the mat. Have your shoulders heavy in the mat. And let's just rock your pelvis forwards and backwards. So you're creating a gap between your lower back and the mat. and then imprinting your spine onto the mat. So you're just rocking forwards and backwards. And then next time you tilt your pelvis backwards, you can push through your feet, push through your hands and your triceps, peel yourself up onto your shoulders, shoulder bridge. Push through both feet equally here. And then try and lengthen your front body. Send your knees forwards without straightening them, send your knees forwards. Keep your hands where they are, shift your weight into your left leg. Take your right foot off the floor, but keep your thighs in line with each other. And then from here, point your right toes and send your right leg towards the ceiling. We've got 3. You're going to lower, back in line with your other thigh, no lower than that. Hips stay stable. 1 more. Okay, next time your right thigh is parallel to your left thigh, land your foot. We're going to switch legs. Left leg comes up and off the mat, thighs stay parallel. We lift left toes towards the sky and then lower for 3, 2, 1. Next time your thighs are in line with each other, bend your left knee, bring your toes back towards the floor. Foot is now flat on the floor. Lift your hips, don't land anything. You're up high on your shoulders. Lengthen your neck, push your hands into the mat. We're still in our shoulder bridge. I want you to alternate lifting one heel and then the other, as if you are pedaling. Nothing else moves other than your heels lifting. Don't rock your pelvis. Don't let your pelvis move. Keep your hips lifted and keep those knees lengthening away from you. I started with my right. We've got 4 more. Make sure you finish on your left if you want to feel even. 3, 2. Both heels land, hips stay high, bum and shoulders are still up and off the mat. From here, you're going to come down in super slow motion. Tuck your tailbone under, tail tucks in. As you land your upper back, mid back, lower back, bottom, relax. Legs can come up to the sky if you wish. Take whatever it is you need here. It's all over. Bring your feet to your mat. Just gently sway your knees from side to side. You can bring your arms out into a capital T. You can squeeze your knees into your chest. Take your legs up towards the sky. Take whatever it is you need here. You can roll yourself up into a tiny little ball. We'll meet in seated, but let's get there through one final roll up. So you can either have your knees bent or your feet long down your mat. Reach your arms behind you without flaring your ribs. Reach your fingers towards the sky. Tuck your chin, push your lower back into the mat to roll yourself up to seated. Restack your spine, find any comfortable seat. Take an inhale, raise your arms. As you exhale, hands come together, hands come to heart. And as always, give yourselves a clap. Well done. Thank you very much.